work, back to grind, back to this business that keeps on my mind. You stepped on a mind so explosive, you was in the war. One step you could take like mine, never repeat. I don't replicate, better yet, you always get beat on a later date. You try to figure out how I slide my feet on that floor where we dancing. Who give a fuck about what you romancing? Listen here, dancing. His first name wasn't Charles. Fucking with this shit, yeah, I did this as well. He said, fucking with this shit. His first name wasn't Charles. They swear he was in charge of the CB Lounge. First name wasn't Charles. First name isn't Charles. The first thing, I'm in charge of the I'm in charge of the fine criminage. But first things first, I'm in charge of the fine criminage. Now my name ain't Charles. You can do shit like screw up the bar. Smooth. How you like me now? Move. Why you running the dance floor? Proof. I done gave her more than 2 to 3 and gave her a chance for. She acting different to the zine. She acting different on the scene to the dean and the chancellor. The principal was there. Got it for the moment. Teaching them how to stay for zone. And on the track, Terrell own. Terrell knowing I stay flowing. I say and do something groovy. Hey. And then edit the shit like I was directing the movie. Better off solving the mystery with Velma and Scooby. But can understand the mystery of my machine. Flip the situation in the time frame. Just released the other day on public view in the screen. Should I do it different? Grab my caffeine. Tell you about how Carol used to fiend for Burnett. She already showed it when I showed Carol about it. Yeah. Interrupt this funky ass beat. For this announcement, Sue Surf pleads guilty to racketeering, conspiracy, firearms. That's not good.
the reason why it's so sickening is because New York is still the health figure. Star Report. I'm your host, Star. Welcome to the show. Okay, Monday night. I had a weird day, but I just want to kick Don Lemon's back in, if you don't mind, and if you want to
Morning,
join
morning.
in.
Who that?
Okay, yeah, Don Lemon tossed like a Caesar salad, along with Tucker Carlson. They're wording it differently. That Tucker has parted ways with CNN, but Don has been fired after 17 years. Don, pack your shit. No, Don, it's time. Don, pack your shit. Shush, Don. Ooh, did they shush him? Don Lemon kicking up dust this morning on Twitter after he did his morning show with whoever was on the show. Nobody wants that shit. And he's claiming he wasn't given advance notice, yada, yada, yada. Well, Don, it's just time to go. I've got a list of his controversies. I want to talk about them tonight. And one of those controversies, he was trying to take some pussy. Yes, no? Troll Vegas, good evening. Wasn't Don Lemon accused of forcibly trying to take some pussy? I think the charges were dropped, huh? Cheers. Okay, that's my top story tonight. And also, oh my goodness. I pulled the notes, but I'm disgusted. Aaron Rodgers has finally been traded to the New York Jets. Do you care? Old, worn out, nobody gives a goddamn about his 4 MVPs. He only got 1 ring with the Packers. And I'm just disgusted. I tried to hang in there with the Jets. Oh my goodness. The Jets only won 1 Super Bowl, the 1968-69 season. Oh my goodness. My father liked the Jazz, and he taught me about Matt Schnell and others, and of course Broadway Joe. And I tried to hang in there through Ken O'Brien. Who are some of the other former New York Jet quarterbacks? The past. Hold on a second. I got some notes here somewhere. I tried to hang in there, but they couldn't get the job done. Richard Todd, and it just, the reason why it's so sickening is because New York is still the #1 market. Endorsement deals and all sorts of things by way of sports and just mega contracts. And they have just been a debacle for decades. So, who else played with the Jets? Oh, Vinny Testaverde. Remember him? Chad Pennington, Boomer Esiason, Mark Sanchez, Geno Smith. I think I cut the Jets loose somewhere around, actually right after the whole Vinny Testaverde, quagmire of sorts.
Testaverde, Vinny Testaverde.
I like them because, again, I remember going to baseball games and football games with my father when I was very, very young. But I just thought that the franchise was a joke within itself. And I don't think anything is going to come of Aaron Rodgers, his old ass, going to the New York Jets. But call it if you like, if you can tell me something I don't know. Maybe there's a way to get a ring, or maybe it's not about a ring anymore. Maybe it's just about, selling the tickets and, I don't know, streams and... Jeez. Anyway, so those are my 2 top stories. Let me also say this, folks. There's a report on TMZ.com that News Nation is interested in Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon. I think that's cap, as you guys say, cap. News Nation has got Chris Cuomo leading the charge. Who watches that? Who watches News Nation? You gotta download the app and some other nonsense. Fuck out of here, right? Also, I want to, there's no other way to say this than to say niggers, and IGGERS, are trying to destroy the Atlanta metro area. Now, there's some great black people down here, hardworking, law-abiding, tax-paying people, but then we have a lot of nigger trash that has come down here from the north. You've heard me say this before, and other parts of the country, and they are lurking at the gas stations. Can I put a 1 in that live chat if you know what I'm talking about? Niggers lurking at the gas stations. Have you been tested? Have you been robbed? At a gas station. I had to let a nigger know today at 1:15 p.m. I will shoot you, nigger, and I had no problem shooting you. Anybody ever had any issues or just a slight situation with a nigger? Broad daylight, a nigger's just smoking a bogey, walking around. Yeah, I pull up and I'm not gonna say what I was driving, but I pull up and he's trying not to look at me, but I'm looking at him because I pay attention to niggers. Now, most people carry guns down here. That's what I love about the South. I open carry. I had the old Steve McQueen over the shoulders holster. I want you to see Moses. I want you to see him. Not that I'm a tough guy, but I want you to know you're gonna have a tough time with me. So the nigger's looking at me as he's standing, right by the goddamn ice machine, and I'm looking at the nigger. I don't take my eyes off the nigger. I don't blink. I don't nod, because if you nod, that shows a slight sign of weakness. I'm looking at the nigger. The nigger nods to me, and I continue looking. I don't nod, and the nigger just walks, off to the side. Now, the nigger had a knapsack on. Hold on a second, he just texted me. Okay, the nigger had a knapsack on. Broad daylight. Are you in school, nigga? What are you doing? What are you doing here with the knapsack? I know. You've got tools in the back of the knapsack. I'm going to come back to this, but I had to say that. Niggers are trying to destroy Atlanta, the Atlanta metro. And this was a nice area that I was in. Did I say that? It's a nice area. Yeah. Anybody had their loved one or somebody close to you robbed at a gas station? Broad daylight. Now, I'm not going to talk about shooting and killing people, but let me just say this. You may, at some point down here, be forced to shoot a nigger. And as I've said before, don't be a pussy on the trigger, okay? All right, before we get to the two top stories, let me just say this also. Thank you to those of you who you understood what I was saying with regards to the Tank versus Garcia fight. I live streamed the fight this past Saturday, and you can go to my other YouTube channel, Troy Terrain, to see my live commentary. Thank you for your support. I've been doing boxing commentary over the years, and I'm also a boxing ring announcer for amateur boxers in Marietta, Georgia. If you follow me on Instagram, you see me live, being an announcer for the younger people. So what I was saying last week prior to the fight Saturday was taking a knee sometimes is the best thing. It's an honorable thing to do. If you get your chain popped or your shit rocked, take a knee. This lets the referee know and the other fighter know that, hey, give me a second. I gotta think this through. I'm not sure. Don't try and be a tough guy sometimes and continue fighting. You'll get popped. You'll get hurt possibly. You'll get embarrassed. Salute to Ryan Garcia. He took a knee, and I'm not sure if he knew to do that himself or whether his corner told him to do that if need be. Can I get an amen if you know what I'm talking about? Taking a knee sometimes can be the best thing to do, and it can, help you because you will then live to fight another day. Let me also say this, salute to both camps because the professionalism that they displayed after the fight, I think was a great thing. I don't think Tank should give Ryan Garcia a rematch anytime soon. Maybe 3 years down the road, 4 years down the road, let Garcia become a better fighter if he can become a better fighter. He's got to do something about avoiding the left because he was put down in similar fashion in another fight. Okay, so yes, taking a knee is an honorable thing to do. It gives you time. We've seen fighters in the past who their egos got in the way, or maybe they just weren't instructed to take a knee, and it cost them their careers. That's all I'll say, right? Okay, phone lines are open. I got some other topics I will address. And Toronto Rangers, I got your PayPal. That's an old troll, but he does donate. Toronto Rangers. Thank you for tapping in, sir. We're going to get to a couple of things here early. All right. Yo, Star. Okay, yeah. Send me an email, man. I can't discuss, movie websites, uh, alleged pay-per-view links to watch fights. Send me an email. Thank you for your donation, okay? NT, I got your donation early. Okay. Monday night, let me just go back to Don Lemon for a second. Fired from CNN. Enough's enough. After 17 years, he's had a whole bunch of controversies. And for the most part, he has, if you ask me, been more of a supporter for the LGBTQ plus community over black issues. He said some things, from time to time, but then he's been just a little weird, with regards to, just black people. You know where I would like to see him go? Can I just go left, real quick? I would like to see Don Lemon go to BET. Can I get an amen if you know what I'm talking about? I would like to see Don Lemon go to BET to try and launch news coming to BET. It's not going to work. That audience, with all due respect, they don't want news. That audience wants reruns of the Five Heartbeats, Moesha, the Wayans brothers, and the Jamie Foxx show. When the rest of the nation is watching the goddamn news. Anybody remember TJ Holmes? He went to BET. TJ Holmes with CNN. And they had a whole big jiggy production studio and the studio audience. What did that shit last? 2 months? Out of here. They had Angela Rye. Ooh, sister girl. Town hall with Angela Rye. I think maybe after 2 episodes about voting, y'all got to vote. That was the end of that. They've had Cousin Jeff. They had some black guy, as I said before, whatever his name was. He looked like John Shaft with a 3/4 leather jacket. He used to do news briefs. It just doesn't work. I hope he goes to BET. And then flops. Folks, I'm hating tonight on Don Lemon. Give us a call in a second. Maurizio got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Okay. All right, let's get the show rolling here. A little bit later on, we're going to talk about rapper Designer. The feds are looking for him, pulling a Willy Bobo out on the plane. Lord have mercy. Supposedly, he was touching himself. A small thing of Vaseline fell in the aisle when they asked him to get up. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Area code 323. Good evening. Turn that down in the background. Are you there? 323?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Can you come closer to the phone and turn that shit down? I'm sipping. It was cracking, man.
Can't hear.
Well, take off the goddamn headset, man. What's up?
I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Good evening.
Sorry. Don Lemon, the first beige, a.k.a. so-called black, openly gay anchor in America.
Right.
You're out of here.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Yeah. God is good, sir.
You gotta go.
God is good.
And no amen, because that's the belief system from Egypt, so stop saying amen, you fucking atheist.
Watch the F-bomb. Easy.
Oh, my bad.
Jesus.
Okay.
Come
Shout
on.
out Don Lemon, you're out of here.
Yeah. What's
So
going
get
on?
your resume ready.
Yeah. Now, he tried to say he wasn't informed. CNN released a statement saying that they asked him, did he want to meet with management? And he said, no, he just ran right to Twitter. You up to speed? Sir, what are you doing, man?
Let's get him out of here.
Area code 443, good evening. I'm kicking Don Lemon's back in. Are you at the speed? He's been fired from CNN. 443.
What's up, Star?
Yes, sir. How are you? Good evening.
I'm good. Yeah, it's about time for Don Lemon to go.
Yeah.
Things are shifting over, the political landscape and all the different things that they got going on, the agendas. He doesn't fit that anymore, BLM is gone.
Yeah.
they're going on, and it's just not the narrative they're pushing with, you know? So it's time for them to switch it up.
I want him in the bucket with the rest of us. You know, here in the dirty section of YouTube.
Right, yeah, he'll be there. I don't think this rumor is about him and Tucker Carlson, though. What's up with that?
Excuse me?
What's up with him and Tucker Carlson starting the show? What's the deal with that?
Sir, Tucker Carlson is white. He'll be all right. I'm kicking Don Lemon's back in tonight. What do you want to see him do? Where do you want to see him go?
Yeah, I want to see him. He needs to lay low for a little while. He needs to go the way of Kanye and all them other people. Just lay low on the political landscape right now. See how it shapes up. And they'll fit him in. They'll fit him in. He's used.
Are you familiar with News Nation with Chris Cuomo? They've got no ratings, no traction. On TMZ, they're saying they're interested in Tucker and Don Lemon. It's not going to happen. You have to speed on that?
They'll pop up. Like what's up with the Blaze Network and all those different places? They'll pop up somewhere. Again, they have voices. They have a lot of people that listen to their rhetoric. And then, you know, they'll pop up somewhere, but it's going to be strategic. We still got another year and a half till election time, so things are going to shape up.
I'm not so sure, sir. Hang on a second. I'm combing through Don Lemon's past. I know he had some situation where he was accused of groping another man, and they swept that in the rug. You know what I'm talking about?
I do. That was a part of that whole cycle where everybody was getting swept up with the allegations, and they did let him skate on that. There's several people that they let skate, but he was one of them that didn't really catch it the way he should have, because there were other events going on that covered that up.
Yeah, I've got a list of his transgressions. I'm going to find the year because whoever the guy was, some type of somebody in a bar, they dropped the charges, you know. But listen, we are the dirty section of YouTube. It's our time now to drag him. It's our time, you know.
Well, he definitely deserves it. Now, can I drag Aaron Rodgers?
Please, what's going on, man? He's old. The Jets are making bad decisions again, in my opinion. Please, what's going on?
Listen, Aaron Rodgers, to me, is one of like they tout him as he's one of the greatest. He's very skilled. But he has been in the weakest division in football for 14 years, maybe 15, with a bunch of bums. And he's supposed to be the greatest guy, but they get bounced out of the playoffs, first round, or don't make the playoffs, playing against the Lions, the Bears, and the Vikings, and it's inexcusable. He gets a pass. He won his second year in the league as a starter and hasn't done anything since. Still making top dollar.
Are you a Jets fan? Who are we talking to?
No, I'm not a Jets fan. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan.
Okay.
But, you know, the Jets, another dumpster fire. They can't get it right up there. He's following in the same path that Brett Favre did. He made him competitive, but that team was already competitive last year. They're missing a quarterback, so we'll see what he does. But he's lost it. He's been lost it.
You know, I'm trying not to go back. I'm trying not to go back to that old shit. It's a new day and time. Maybe they're putting together some type of system where he can play with other players as opposed to coming in acting like he's going to help them get a ring. I don't see that.
He will make them pop. They were missing a quarterback, and that division they're battling the Bills and the Dolphins. It's going to be competitive. But he'll make the team better, but I don't see him getting by the Bills. And he may get by the Dolphins depending on their quarterback too.
Sir, as a misinformed hater, I'm saying no, he's not going to make the team better. I think he's going to make everybody else around him have to kiss his ass. He's old and spoiled. He got one ring, and I don't think he has 3 years left in him. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
It very well could happen. We'll just have to check back in on that.
All right. Thank you for your call, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I am not afraid to say I am misinformed tonight. I'm just on some hating shit. This bum ass nigga will receive 2023 first round pick number 13 overall, second round pick number 42, sixth rounder number 207, 2024 conditional second round pick, which can become first if Rodgers plays 65% of the Jets' offensive plays this season coming up. The Jets will receive Rodgers 2023 first round pick number 15, 2023 fifth round pick number 170. Are you kidding me? If I'm wrong, just send me an email, donation, whatever, and say, Star, you're wrong. Here's what's different now. Here's the reason why this thing will work with Aaron Rodgers. I'm trying to finish up the Josh wine tonight for those who give a goddamn. Give me a second. If anybody wants to call in about Designer, I've got the notes, rapper Designer. And he did release a statement last week. He said he's going to get some help. We read that already. Said he was on prescription meds. He's being charged with indecent exposure. This is on a plane ride, as we spoke about last week, coming back from Thailand. Adult flight. Check this out. He's being charged with indecent exposure. He had his tool out, the Willy Bobo, while sitting in first class, and he was touching himself while in his seat. Flight attendants allegedly told him multiple times to stop. Stop, nigga. Nigga, stop. He eventually was taken to the back of the plane where he was monitored by two of his friends. This is what the FBI affidavit says. A jar of Vaseline dropped into the aisle as he was getting up to switch seats. What was he on, troll babies? It couldn't have been a perk 10. Was it a perk 30 and something else? Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Big J got your donation. Thank you for tapping in, sir. Now Don is going to get an OnlyFans and sell his lemons. Don Lemon, we want you on YouTube in the bucket with the rest of us crabs. Darren, I got your donation. Salute Big Aaron Rodgers, number one of my all-time favorites. Okay. But what's he gonna do with the Jets, sir? Jets. Where do they play now? The Jets have been bums for so long. They used to play in New Jersey, in the Meadowlands for years. They were such bums without a home. Gangs of Love got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Star, that's was Big Aki, the Don Lemon groped. Okay. Okay, Don Lemon, you're saying groped Big Aki. Hashtag pro. Okay, that's cute. Thank you. Okay, DJ Dooyah, what area code? I think Florida Boy J's online somewhere. FBJ, is that you, sir? Florida Boy J? Yes, no, maybe?
Nigga, you know what time it is, man. You know what time it is.
Hey, man, listen. You and I were talking behind the scenes about a few topics. Any more information on that thing? We don't say the name just yet. I'm not trying to, go at him unless we have proof about, that thing we were talking about, the picture with the thumb in the ass.
Yeah, it's pretty much confirmed.
Okay.
So whenever, people want to, step out.
When are you going live? How about we promote your platform and you jump out the window with that? Because I don't want to come at him, man. I mean, if he likes a thumb in his ass, that's his business, man. But you got update information, yes?
Yeah, Perspective Facts podcast. We literally just did 4,552 views
this last hour, I'm currently doing 2,000 views in the last 27 minutes.
Okay.
I dropped about 9 clips in the last 2 hours.
Well, when are you going live again with regards to the thumb and the
We're
ass?
going live tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow. Okay.
We're going live tomorrow
Okay,
night.
okay. All right, so hey man, let's talk about this bum, Aaron Rodgers. Tell me something different. Tell me, Star, you got it all twisted. The Jets are going to improve. Please, for the boy Jay.
Well, Star, I wish I could tell you that, but the sad thing about it is Aaron Rodgers had about the last 3 to 5 years winning back-to-back MVPs and going up against the Jimmy Garoppolo's, the Brock Purdy's, the subpar quarterbacks in the NFC to not get to the Super Bowl. So why do you think he's going to go to a loser team like the Jets and be over people like Patrick Mahomes, Trevor Lawrence, Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen? The AFC has at least 5 solid quarterbacks, maybe even 6, that are not going anywhere. They're 15 years younger than Aaron Rodgers with better teams. Aaron Rodgers will not make the playoffs this year if he's lucky. He won't even make the playoffs. There's no way. He was better with the Packers. There was no quarterback in that conference. Tom Brady just retired. The best quarterback right now is Jalen Hurts and a bunch of bums. You could have just coasted with the Packers, got another wide receiver, and still been contending against maybe the 49ers. Now, not only are you going up against Josh Allen, you're going up against a Dolphins squad that just picked up Jalen Ramsey. You're going up against the New Jags, the Ravens.
Whoa. Jalen Ramsey is on the Dolphins now?
Absolutely, with the Xavier Howard.
Nice. Go ahead.
Yeah. So for the fact that the Dolphins, like we just said, they just got another piece with Jalen Ramsey, you still got Patrick Mahomes, who is not going anywhere. You still have the Broncos, who's trying to do something with Russell Wilson. You still got the Chargers with Herbert. You have about 5 to 16 stars with quarterbacks under the age of 27 with better teams than Aaron Rodgers and better coaches.
You can't teach an old dog a new trick. I'm just not convinced, man. I mean, I hate to bring up old stuff, but I'm like, come on, the New York Jets, the #1 market. I mean, I've actually learned to accept the New York Knicks, just bringing in newer players, and I was so glad when they got rid of the volume shooter, Carmelo Anthony. I'm giving the Knicks a chance, but the Jets now bringing in old-ass Aaron Rodgers. It reminds me of when they brought in Brett Favre. He was washed, couldn't do anything. It was a joke.
Yes, but I will say this, Star. If you paid attention to the Jets last year,
I did not.
They were literally one. Okay, so
I did not.
Just to let you know, Breece Hall was one of the best rookie running backs last year before he got hurt. Jared Wilson was a 1,000-yard rookie receiver. They had Sauce Gardner, who was the all-pro quarterback rookie. So they literally had the best rookie draft class last year, just to give them some kudos. They had the best rookie draft class last year. They had an elite defense, and if they just would have had a competent quarterback last season, they would have been shooting for the playoffs. They have a lot of talent. It's just the fact that the Packers did too, and he did nothing with it in an easier conference.
Do you know who I want to hear their take on Aaron Rodgers coming to the Jets? The old hater, Keyshawn Johnson. I gotta Google him because when he left the Jets, didn't he go get a ring with Tampa Bay?
Yep, left the Jets, couldn't get rid of Tampa Bay, and then fell out with them.
But however, Keyshawn Johnson was the truth. Hold on a second. He put a book out called "Just Give Me the Damn Ball." Okay, there he is. Keyshawn Johnson, born in 1972. How many rings?
Yeah, last wide receiver to go number.
Okay.
No, I was just saying he was the last wide receiver to go #1 overall in the NFL draft in '96.
How many rings does he have? Because he was trying to help the Jets and they couldn't get together. And he went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, he only has 1 championship, and that's with the Buccaneers.
Okay, he went on to Super Bowl with the Buccaneers. Okay, then he went to the Cow. Okay, I'm rambling. Okay, so hey man, Don Lemon, do you care? He's been tossed. I'm pretty excited. I'm tired, but I want to kick his back in. You about Don Lemon?
Oh, for sure. I knew I knew this day for Miss Lemonhead was gonna come. I'm so excited. I just seen Rick Ross post a video that said he has a nice job form in the back of a Wingstop with the lemon pepper seasoning. He's
Nice.
gonna look out because we're in the black community and we look out for each other. So Rick Ross is stepping up to make sure our sassy,
Right.
sweet brother
Right.
is still employed. And also told him he's gonna make a monster lemon pepper Don Lemon drink,
Nice.
and he's gonna holler at people at Monster.
Ricky
There's
Rose.
some pictures moving forward.
Nice,
And this is my point on Don Lemon. Don Lemon is another example that just because you want to toot it up high
Mhm.
for the white power structure
Yeah.
does not mean you're going to be safe when the chopping block comes down on you.
There you go. There you go. Hey man, so you're going live tomorrow. You said right, Florida Boy J on YouTube.
Yes, sir. About to pass 3,100 subscribers.
Nice,
We're doing
nice,
great,
nice.
man.
Get me a new picture and a link, man. Let's get that crack in the community section, all right?
Absolutely. We're about to crack 100,000 this month. You have a great
Yes, sir.
show now.
Good talking to you. Thank you. Florida Boy J. Okay. DJ Dooyah, sit tight. I see you, sir. You're coming to you next. DJ Dooyah, hold on. Okay. Whew. Don Lemon. Out of here. Fussy little nigga. Yeah, back in 2019, to be precise, Don Lemon was named in a lawsuit filed by a bartender who accused the then 53-year-old of assaulting him at a bar in 2018 in Sag Harbor, New York. The suit was later dropped after the plaintiff said his recollection of that night had changed since he filed the lawsuit. Give him a little bag, you know. Let's just forget this, you know. We were both doing too much. The powder was flowing, allegedly. Or maybe it wasn't, I don't know, I'm just guessing. You know? I don't know if they're trying to take some pussy. Who sent in a donation? I appreciate your support in the live chat. John Flowers, good to hear from you, sir. Are you calling in? John Flowers? Let's do some promoting tonight, man, if you want to. Okay. He says you see the video. Okay, Rick Ross. FBJ just mentioned that. Okay. Thank you for tapping in. Area code 845. You're on the screen. Is that DJ Dooyah from 845 Inch Network?
That's a fact. Can you hear me?
Good,
sir?
good to hear from you, man. Where do you want to start? Please get to it. Your
Oh
Jets.
man, we gotta start with my Jets, man. So funny that you mentioned Keyshawn Johnson because that was my favorite player growing up, and he's the reason why I became a Jets fan.
Yeah. Just give me the damn ball. He wrote that book, right? Just give me the damn ball.
That's a fact. I had that book when I was in my '96 was my first year in high school. So yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So as long as the Jets are always gonna be the stepson or the stepbrother of the Giants. I mean, they don't. For the longest, we didn't even have our own stadium. It was called Giant Stadium,
That's right.
and we still play there. And as long as the Johnsons are in captain of the ship, Woody Johnson, Chris Johnson, his son, the Jets are never going to be anything but headline seekers. So that's all they're going to do, man. And they had a great, like Florida Boy Jay was saying, they had a great draft. They have an excellent up and coming players around. But at the end of the day, Star, they're still the Jets, and they're going to jet when it comes down to get them. So
I want to jump in and say, I don't accept that. The number one market, sponsorships, advertising deals, everything, man, from just all sorts of brand endorsements.
it's a
And hang on, let me just finish this last point here. You know, they've got the money. The Jets have the money. You make a gazillion dollars off of people going to those stadiums. There's all sorts of ways to make money, as I just said, with sponsorship, endorsement deals. It's embarrassing that the Jets have not won a Super Bowl since Joe Namath was the quarterback. Broadway Joe. I'm so old. I saw Joe Namath in the movie theaters. CC Rider or some movie. I think it was, I'll Google it. CC Rider. It's sad. It's a joke. It's a joke, man. I don't accept. Management, yada. Get a new team or get some better making a decision or just get out of town. That's where I am. Get out of town. Go ahead.
I mean, listen, man. It's the three-headed monster of mediocrity and terribleness, which would be the Jets, the Mets, and the Nets. So there's the three-headed monster going on in New York of just horrible, just horrible franchise, horribleness. So,
Pardon me, CC and Company. Hang on. CC and Company, 1970. Joe Namath. I remember him walking through the goddamn supermarket eating food in this supermarket. I thought that was so cool. They haven't won since then. Fuck out of here. Come on.
and I thought, I respect Aaron. There was an inkling that Joe Namath was gonna let Aaron Rodgers wear his number, but
Stop.
thank God he's not doing that. And I know there is no God, but you say that, but thank God that they're not letting Aaron Rodgers wear number 12. He's gonna be wearing number 8.
If you believe, you believe, man. I'm just disgusted. Hey, man, what's going on your platform, please? Do a little promotion here. What's cracking on your
Yeah,
show?
definitely. We're gonna be starting our new season up in 2 weeks. 845 the Big Show. We're doing something big for the Hip Hop 50.
Nice.
And then I wanted to just touch on. You said it was Designer, right?
Designer, according to TMZ and other platforms, they're charging him, man, with disorderly conduct. Yeah, they're pulling out the tool.
He was on that pink horsepower star.
Allegedly, we don't know. Go ahead.
That pink horsepower, that Cameron stuff, man.
You have no proof, sir. It's alleged. Don't accuse him unless you can prove it. Seriously, it's not even funny. Don't just put things out. People getting sued, man. It's real. Go ahead.
No, that's like what is it? Like a Viagra.
Don't make me hang up on you. I just said you have no proof. Don't make me hang up on you.
All right.
I will hang up on you. Go ahead.
No, I'm out of here, man. Just have a good show.
Okay.
I said what I needed to say.
Thank
and
you.
Make sure you tune in. 45 The Big Show is on 845 Inc. Network.
Yes, sir.
On YouTube. Have a good show, bro.
Yes, sir. Sue. Okay. See, folks, you have to be ready to shut anybody down if they don't have proof. Okay? It's not about being nervous or paranoid. This is a business. You can't be found. Lawsuit comes down, defamation, whatever. You don't know. And if you're trying to argue with me, click, you're off the line. Cardi B. You guys know what's going on with Cardi B? Cardi B is coming for Tasha K's assets. Shit is real, my nigga. Hold on a second. I want to just highlight something here. Exposing himself. Okay, let me put that right there just in case anybody wants to call and talk about design a little bit more in detail. Guys, on the screen is my email address for advertising. And I still do consultations. If I can help you, I want to. There's a lot of things that have changed with YouTube, the algorithms. I've been talking about the algorithms for years. Some people, have learned the hard way. Not that I have all the answers. It's best to let's have a conversation now, because people's channels are being demonetized. My channel can be demonetized. Nothing's guaranteed, but I learned certain things not to do. I lost an entire channel, 2015, 2013. I gave a channel away because sometimes you can get too many strikes and you can be just in a bad place, and it's better off to just start a new channel. Okay, here's my email address if you want to talk business. All right. Okay. Big Eye Key, I got your donation. Big Eye Key tapping in. See clapping back again. So love. Let me take my time and read this. Okay. Big Eye Key says, so they don't So they let Don Lemon go? Question mark, LOL. Yo, Jason Black and Professor Black, Truth, are going to have a field day with this, LOL. Okay. Got that fruit coon out of here. Okay. Big Aki also says Lemonade will be next. What? Oh, okay. I don't want to take a shot at another YouTube channel, but thank you, Big Aki. Next interview will be Gangster of Love by The Closet, titled, Is It Safe to Step Out? Then he says, I don't watch sports, but F Aaron Rodgers anyway. Just want to hear someone tackled him and made his little saltine knees crumble, okay? Atlanta for Life, I got your donation store. It was me at the gas station sizing you up to see if you was a lick. But I stepped off when I saw Carucci. I see you next time it's on site. Oh, well, you didn't see Carucci, sir. Carucci's always on the back seat. You saw Moses in the holster. And you're pussy. Why'd you let that stop you? Don't let that stop you. If you bout it, get bout it. Pussy nigga, but thanks for the donation. Benny Blanco tapping star. You might want to look up Ryan Garcia with the Korean liver. Yeah, I saw something. Somebody's trying to. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm talking about something different. Star, you might want to hook up Ryan Garcia with your Korean liver plug that you used to skip the waiting list when you had your liver transplant. Okay. That was cute. Hashtag sucker shit. Again, I give Ryan Garcia credit for taking that knee. He could have kept going. Well, actually, no, I don't think he could have because he's bleeding from the nose. I didn't know if he got a punctured lung, from a rib shot. He did the right thing, in my opinion, okay? Area code 216. Good evening, 216, Don Lemon.
Good evening.
And Tucker Carlson.
What's going on,
Toss.
business? How you doing?
I'm good, sir. Where do you want to start? I'm good.
Oh, that bum ass Aaron Rodgers. Oh my God. Not only I just want to kick his back in because that white boy been getting the pass since he won that one and only Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What, about 2010, 11.
Yeah.
Everybody said, oh, he can spin the ball. He can throw it. It's a bunch of niggas that came through the league can spin the ball, and they ain't won nothing. So like, they try to put him up there with Brady in the top 5, and he ain't even on Patrick Mahomes level right now.
No.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, the Jets. I mean, they still a probably franchise. They did a little better than they did last year, but they still went 7-10 last year at the bottom of the division. He went 8-9 in a bum ass division with the Vikings, the Lions, and the Bears. Only the Bears was last in that division. He's a bum, and he get more passes than anybody. So as much as the trajectory as it looks like the Jets is going up, everybody like they one quarterback away. He ain't the quarterback that's gonna get him there. I think he's gonna go in there and destroy the whole chemistry in the locker room.
Let me jump in right there, sir. And I agree with you. I think he's just going to be a cancer on a team with a bunch of younger players who need a leader. Your individual accolades are impressive, yes, but it takes a different mindset to nurture younger people. What you've done is great, but can you nurture the younger people? I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I don't have to go viral ever again. It gives me pleasure to help younger content creators. I don't need anything really out of radio, conquer that. You know what I'm saying? I just see him as not being able to connect to the younger generation. He's a bitch. All that going off by himself in the cabinet, not talking to people. Fuck out of here, please.
Big facts. No, you get the key word, nurture, because one thing about it, like you said, they got a young squad. They got that chemistry with each other.
Yeah.
He's known for throwing people under the bus. You know what I mean? He done it time and time again, throw the coach under the bus. And then they had the young boy that they drafted with Green Bay, Jordan Love.
Mm.
And then, you know, he looked at him, it ain't my job to bring him along. It ain't my, you know, just whole ass, you know, whole type.
Yeah.
I just can't stand him, man. And he get more passes than anybody, man. So I'm glad he's going to the Jets because he over there in a dog-ass division with nothing but good defenses. And they got good offenses over there. So I'm glad he's doing it because he's going to get his draw ticket bad.
Yeah.
Real bad.
I think so.
Yeah.
So. Are you
For sure.
Are you a Jets fan or are you a knowledgeable football guy?
Oh hell no! I don't like. No, I'm a Saints. I'm a Saints fan. So,
Oh, Saints. Okay.
yeah, I fell in love with the colors when I was like 12, and I've been a Saints fan. Even though they were sorry as hell, you know, they was the Aints with the paper bags and all of that. You know what I mean? But
Sir, I'm so old. I remember Peyton Manning's father playing on the Saints.
Oh yeah, they was there. They was the Aints. The paper. I ain't that old. I'm 42, but I know the history. You know, it was garbage. I can't even. Yeah.
Peyton and Eli Manning's father. I used to see him playing in my living room in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. That's what him.
Yeah, Bobby Abear was the quarterback when I came in.
Okay.
Started like
Okay.
him, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I wanted. Don Lemon, I don't really want, you know. Don Lemon, it was bound to happen. He want to be white. He'll be alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he'll be alright.
I appreciate the call,
But
man.
thanks for taking my call.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Don Lemon. Hey, thank you, Q. Talking all proper. Don, pack your shit. No, Don, it's okay. Shh, Don, shush. Don, get your shit. It's time to go. I hope that's how it went down. Joe, I got your donation. He says, salute, big nigga. Thank you. Okay, I spoke to DJ Dooyah. Good to hear from you. Brock, I got your donation. CNN and Fox doing a hard reset for the 2024 campaigns. I agree. It's time. I haven't even spoke about the Tucker Carlson, the lawsuit. I got the notes here by way of the Washington Post. For those who care, it was Fox pulled the plug. Long story short, they didn't want to go through depositions and discovery. For those of you who know what lawsuits are about, and they just said, "Hey, we just got to cut our losses." And it's been great, but now's the time. It was a huge lawsuit. Again, I've got the notes here. Someone for the reader. Just want to kick Don Lemon's back in. Is it Anitsia? Thank you for your donation, young lady. Okay. Nathaniel, designers broads in Atlanta must have been bussy. Well, he did apologize. He released a statement, as I said last week, but now they're going to lock him up. And rightfully so. Pulling out the Willie Bobo on a goddamn flight. Big J, got your donation. Star, I predict Black China will be TV evangelist. I can see that. She's gotten rid of her, or gotten some of her tattoos removed. Yeah. Surgery reduction in the face, whatever she had done in her face, and yeah, she's trying to come clean. I love when she was what was that? Troll Babies was at the airport somewhere. She looked like she was on something. I have no proof, but she was standing there talking about, I knock niggas out for a living. Remember that? I knock niggas out for a living. Okay, GG Smith, what area code? Yes, you can call in. Davis versus Garcia was an interesting fight. Can I chime in? Absolutely. What? Okay, 610. Hold on a second. Hey, are you there? Area code 610. Got your donation?
Yeah. All right, what's that?
Hey, how are you, sir? Thank you for your support. You have the floor. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying, because I know you had mentioned the fight earlier. I think, the fight was an interesting fight. And I want to just chime in on the one thing you said about taking a knee, because
Go ahead.
The way that I see it, you're absolutely right, right? So there's two types of knees, or two types of taking a knee in boxing, right? So you got one type of knee where somebody knocks you on your. Are we cursing tonight, or is it?
You don't need to. You don't need to curse. Let me do the cursing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, so basically, two types of taking a knee. So there's a type where somebody knocks you down, and then you take that knee during that 10 count to see whether or not you want to get back up,
Right.
Regain your composure, your balance, your stamina, whoop-de-whoop.
Right.
There's another kind of taking a knee where somebody hits you with that liver shot, and you take that knee almost as if to say you quit because the pain hurts so bad. So him taking a knee is pretty much him throwing in the white towel. So just me personally, I don't think that's honorable. I don't think that's why he gets kudos for that.
Okay.
I think the other kind of taking a knee, where you take a knee after you got knocked down, that's honorable.
Okay.
Because they recommend that. But nah, man, it's not, man. I mean, he's a good fighter, but the fight wasn't all it was cracked up to be, right? It went 7 rounds, and I think Davis scored 4 out of the 6 rounds on everybody's scorecard.
Okay.
And it's like, for this much hype, man, it was a cool fight. Davis did what he was supposed to do. But Garcia is not no prize fighter, man. He's not on a Tank, Devin Haney, Shakur. He's not a top tier fighter, but it's entertainment though. You know what I mean? They sold the fight was sound entertaining.
Yeah, if I can jump in, I have no problem with what you said, and you're right. Garcia is not on the level of a Tank fighter. However, his class after losing spoke volumes to me. I will support him in his next fight because he didn't go into like just bitch mode like some athletes when they lose they don't want to speak to people. I mean he did a whole lot of selling wolf tickets. He lost, took it like a man, and I respect that. I mean I did not pick who I thought was going to win. If you remember, I just kept asking, will Garcia be ready? And in the show with when we spoke about Praz, I just asked a question, the specific question: can Garcia take a knee if he gets his shit rocked? Right? That's what I said. That's what I asked.
Right. It's a fact. No, it's a fact.
Go ahead.
I think the good thing with Garcia is, I think right now, don't quote me on this, but I think right now Garcia, he's only like 22 or something like that. So for him to be that young and to be whether or not he's ready, but for him to be a prize fighter at 22, fighting on the world's biggest stage, you definitely got to commend that. But the one thing I wanted to comment on real quick, if I can, Stars, real quick, I definitely disagree with that. So I know you said that you think that, his class after the fight was like a positive, but
Okay.
when it comes to sports, us as Americans, and I want to see competition. I want to watch competition and feel like these two competitors don't like each other.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it's the same kind of same thing you were saying about LeBron. I don't want to watch an NBA where the best player is buddy with his opponent.
Good point.
Whack.
Good point.
You know what I mean?
Good point.
So, with the whole, it's almost like just like real quick, it's almost like, with Smack DVD. Right? Smack DVD, it's like, you watch battles, you want to feel like these two people don't really, you want to feel that aggression is damn near real.
Gotcha.
You know it's theatrics, but you want to feel that. And you can get into a fight, I don't want to see you fucking the man on stage and doing all that corny shit.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
And if I can jump in, stay with me. I'm in no rush. I have no problem with what you said. That's just a matter of opinion. However, being that he's so young, Garcia I'm talking about, and he has his future ahead of him, I think he did the right thing because these corporations, these brands that want to latch on to someone who's easy to work with, I think they will say, hey, okay, he lost. However, he might be a good investment. Me personally, I'm going to also agree with you. I love the bullshit. Oh my goodness. I loved watching Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Zap Judah, the brawl in the ring, chairs flying. Nigga shit. Floyd had on the chinchilla that night. Shit was lit. However, after that fight, Zab Judah, he couldn't get endorsement deals. It was sad because he's super talented and a great guy. But go ahead, you have the floor. I just had to interject. Go ahead.
No, that's a good point though, because what you were saying about Ryan being able to get endorsements is, you're right. You're 100% right. But in my opinion, it's not that important, especially in boxing.
Gotcha.
Because look at a guy like Ryan, and he's doing his thing. He's getting endorsed because he's got a clean-cut image.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing for him. But in the sport of boxing, the way it's set up, it's not ran through a league. Right. It's two fighters as individuals.
Right.
And it's a promoter promoting them.
Okay.
So I'm saying that to say, Floyd ran up damn near $1 billion with no corporate endorsements from the time he stepped into the door. Amazing. I mean, no companies to back him. I mean,
let me ask you this before you go. What happened to De La Hoya post-fight? Where was he? Why did he disappear?
That nigga got he went to cry in the car. All that shit he was throwing, he straight out to the car and started crying and shit, man. You know what I mean?
I said, sir, take it easy on the profanity. You're doing good. Pull back on the profanity, please. De La Hoya supposedly is claiming death threats or something. And am I right? Is that what he's claiming? Why he had to leave?
Hey, I saw something like that. I could not confirm nor deny.
Oh my
but
goodness.
I do know that Oscar De La Hoya is on primetime television in fishnets. Did you know about that?
We saw that.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
So, and that's,
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying too. To close out all that Lager Brown coalition BS. That's that, man.
Okay.
We up one of y'all niggas. We up one.
Thank you, man. Salute. Thank you. Okay. Woo. Okay. Hold on a second, guys. Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg, I got your donation. Elvis, do you want to call in? Let me know. John Flowers, are you in the queue? Hold on a second. Hold on. Where's... oh, shit, I hit the wrong goddamn... John Flowers, are you calling in, or did I pick up too late? I'll come back. Whoa! Wait a minute. Okay, I got a very important email. Hold on a second. Okay, I'll have to look at this tomorrow. Something here. Jamal, I got your donation. Don't forget Talib Kweli and Don Lemon argued on it. Oh yeah. Salute to Talib Kweli, man. Good guy. What happened with that? I forget, but he tried to play Talib Kweli, Don Lemon. Anybody remember where that was? Was that Hurricane Katrina? Talib Kweli, good guy, man. Came on the Storm Buckwald show. Was it Hurricane Katrina? Talib, he put boots to the ground, and Don Lemon tried to act like he didn't even know who he was. Is that what happened? And Talib started getting up in his ass. Pause. Not literally, but just, if that's what you're talking about. Thank you, sir. Yeah, Garcia is claiming that his camp had a mole before the fight. Yeah, I saw it. He lost, man. Tank caught him. And that was that, man. Let's just call it what it is. Okay, guys, on the screen, one of my sponsors, www.blackbodyworks.com. I say again, www.blackbodyworks.com. Please go there, check them out, tell them I sent you, okay? I think this is John Flowers right here. John Flowers, is that you, sir? Tapping in Monday evening. John Flowers.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Hey, man.
How are you?
Good to hear from you. Where do you want to start, man? You have the floor.
And just wanted to promote real quick, if you would allow me.
Please, please.
Well, I just wanted to just remind your listeners, that, we do have, we're offering 10% off to, each of the, to everyone who listens to your show. Discount code STAR. Log on to my website, johnflowersphotos.com. Photo booth, we provide event photography services. We also have a headshot studio, traveling studio. So all lines of photography we do offer. So for STAR's listeners, again, that's 10% off. Use that discount code, go to my website.
Nice.
And fill out the inquiry, 10% off on any photography service that you are interested in. Last weekend, can I talk a little business last week?
Yeah, but now, hang on a second, John. Do you also do any video or just still photos? And you do Photoshop work, touch-up photos as well, yeah?
Right, no, it's funny you asked. So I dabble in video. So on my YouTube channel, I have some videos. My son and I were actually we started a web series. Started a web series a few years ago, and I was trying to get my feet wet in the video field. I won't say that I'm that good at it, but if the camera's on a tripod and I have my lavaliers, we can make something happen. But there's some video footage in my community section. I just did some behind the scenes video of people using the photo booth at a wedding that I was hired to provide the photo booth for last weekend. So just watching people's reaction in a photo booth as they're touching the screen and they're grabbing the prints off the table and using the signs and making the goofy faces in the photo booth.
Right.
So I shot some behind the scenes video, made a quick little 1 minute 30-second video put together, so that's on my YouTube channel as well. But
if I can just say this, because you and I have good conversations.
I think I can get.
We have good conversations. We shoot ideas back and forth. In my opinion, AI technology and photography and video is in the very near future. So you might want to get your Adobe Premiere and Final Cut game a little tighter, man, because some of these people, you do weddings and things like that, bar mitzvahs, you do a lot of stuff like that. They may want to turn some of those photos into an animated short or something. You follow me, or an AI clip. Yeah.
Yes, a lot of that AI stuff's popping up on my timeline too. So it's like the new thing. I'm seeing a lot of artists using it, and then again, like different companies selling different softwares that can convert your still photos to, like you said, those animated, pictures and or videos. So it's definitely going to be sweeping the nation very soon, if it's not already.
Yeah.
I think and the other thing else I got going to start, if you could let me promote, I'm still
please.
at the comedy at Comedy in Harlem, Comedy Club in Harlem, this weekend, Saturday, April 29th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. John Flowers Photos Incorporated will be there, shooting headshots for people at $80 a pop. We normally charge $300+ for headshots, but we are shooting our headshot sessions for people for $80 at Comedy in Harlem.
Okay.
For anybody that's in Harlem or any neighboring boroughs that want to travel up to Comedy in Harlem, please again go to my website. There's a link to go directly to the Comedy in Harlem link. It'll take you to where you can register an RSVP for that $80 photo headshot session.
And they can
And
also
you can see some of the
find
people.
you in my community section. They can find you in my community section as well, in case they don't know.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so sorry, it was an amazing show. I missed you the past couple
Thank you, man. Thank
days. I think the times that you've been going on, I was either in the bed
Okay.
or
Pause.
around or
Pause.
but,
Pause.
keep doing your thing, man. We
Good to-
appreciate what you
Good
do.
to
sir.
talk to you, man. Thank you. So,
Good to talk to you. Take care.
I think checking who this is. Area code 302. Sit tight, 302. I'll be right there. Okay, Janice. This is a different Janice, not the Janice who usually calls him. Okay, you're new to the show. Thank you. Okay, she just wanted to tap in. Something else I just want to throw on the table real quick, just in case anybody's not really in tune with tonight's topics. Let me say this. And I don't care if this offends some people. There's, the things people are doing on Instagram by way of, what would you call this? A split screen reaction to other videos. You guys know what I'm talking about? People doing split screen reactions. Some of you people need to pull the fucking camera back. If you've got yellow teeth or the bottom row of your teeth looks like a picket fence, pull the goddamn camera back. If you've got nostril hairs or you got glaucoma or cataracts, we don't want to look at you doing a reaction of another video. It's not that serious. Especially if you're just sitting there. Fuck your face. I had to say that. And there's a female, I'm not going to say her name. She's in the industry. I swear to you, she's a decade younger than me, and she's got these crow's feet. You guys know what crow's feet are? It's with the lines right here. Fucking eyelids are wrinkled. We don't want to see you that close to the goddamn camera. Put on some sunglasses, a filter. Your reaction to a goddamn video is not that important. Can anybody understand what I'm saying? Put a one in the goddamn live chat. I'm already on edge. I'm on roids. I'm almost 60. Scrolling through the goddamn Instagram in the morning, just as we all do. We're all, looking for something to wake up to in the morning. And here you got some fuckwad or some goofy bitch. Bitch, I don't want to see you with a fucking headscarf on first morning. I don't wake up to a headscarf. Or a bitch with her mouth poked out, and here you are, first thing the goddamn morning, giving your reaction. And faces to the video next to you. Well, let me take a quick break and get some ice. 302, sit tight. I'm gonna get some ice. I'll be right back. Sit there. Sit tight. I didn't mean to explode, but that just, it's annoying, that thing with people on Instagram, split screen, giving us your reaction. Fuck out of here. Okay. Area code 302, good evening. I'm kicking in Don Lemon's back. Are you there? 302.
Yes, sir.
Skylar Saunders?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to hear from you.
Yes, this is me.
Let's get to it, sir. What's
Good to
cracking?
hear from you too, sir.
Cracking.
Hey, I want to get into designer. Is that fine? Is that alright?
Sure, go ahead.
Now, I know there's a wise man who always says, the devil knows its own. In 2015 and 2016, I looked at a few interviews with designer. I said, he's not over there, or there's something either additional or something missing.
Okay.
He's jumping around. He's saying words that don't complete sentences,
Okay.
and it just seemed like very jarring. And this news now with pulling out the woolly bubble on the aircraft, that's just it seems like it's like come full circle now.
Well, now, hold on, Skylar, with all due respect. Do you sense
Yes, sir.
something within him that you yourself have gone through? Because I don't know his history like that. I know he had the one big hit, Panda. The lyrics were they hit, but he hasn't come back with anything since. Do you feel a connection to his mental state? What do you mean the devil knows its own? Please, elaborate.
For someone that has psychological neurological disability like myself, I can tell sometimes with people who may have some issue with their mental state as well.
Okay.
And I noticed that with Designer, because he seemed a little bit too keyed up. He seemed, out of balance, and he was, going over his words and going back and forth.
I can appreciate what you're saying, but maybe he's just a nigger on drugs. His bars are trash. He shot his load, and he exposed his Willy Bobo on the plane, and he needs to go to jail for 2 years. What do you think of that?
Absolutely. Yes.
Well,
I think that's
you
true.
don't agree with me. I'm just asking.
Committed a crime.
No, don't agree with me. I'm just saying maybe that's an option. I'm sick of people claiming your mental health is real. Maybe it's not mental health. Maybe you're just a nigger on drugs. Not you, I'm saying Designer. You're on drugs.
No.
You need to get clean and get a different fucking profession. What do you think of that?
Right. Yeah. No. This is one of the times I agree with you. Because he actually committed a crime. I never committed a crime. I did some wild stuff. I was jumping up and down and ripping up newspapers and magazines and going wild at a medical facility. But I didn't commit any sort of criminal activity.
Hey man, you want to do some promotion? Because I want to get back to a couple of other things here. What's going on your channel? And your new video will be posted tomorrow. Got you?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Just go to youtube.com/Sky Saunders. SkySaunders.
Oh, wait a minute. Holy shit. I'm sorry, man. Hold on a second. Hold on. It's on the screen right now. Is that right? youtube.com/Sky Saunders? Give it a second.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
You'll be a papa tomorrow. Thank you for tapping in.
Salute.
Yes, sir. Salute.
Absolutely. Salute.
Okay. Scott Saunders tapping in. The nigger at the gas station just threw off my Monday. I went to the gym, I'm banging the steel. Pause. Maybe Designer is just a nigger who needs to go to jail. I got broads in Atlanta. Whoop, twisting dope, lean, and the Fanta. Credit cards and the scammers. Hitting off licks in the bando. Black X6 Phantom. White X6 looks like a panda. Going out like a Montana. Whoop. 100 killers, 100 hammers. You shot your load, nigga. Good job, get the fuck out of here. Baja got your donation for the machine, smoking that Don Lemon Kush. Yeah, we smoking on that pussy nigga. Pussy niggas packed. Come on, let's turn it up here tonight. This little pussy boy got canned. Don't cut him no slack tonight. Area code 772, Monday. Good evening.
Good evening, yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Just got a brief small question for you. I thought about you and I said I need to raise this question to start.
Well, sir, is it with
I think-
regards to the topic, sir? I'm not here for questions. Are you on topic? What are we doing?
Not quite, but I think
Let's
that
get
you
you
would be
the fuck
interested.
out of here. Stay on topic. My audience wants information and topics. I am not your friend. I'm called to catch up. Area code 289, we're riding on this pussy nigga tonight. Don Lemon, you up to speed? 289. If you're scared, go to church. 289, you ready? Planters, pardon me, dry roasted salted peanuts. Anybody want to talk about Bad Bunny? Bad Bunny brought out Jose Feliciano. Was that Coachella? Oh my goodness. Salute to Bad Bunny. I know a couple of his songs. Anybody up to speed? He brought out Jose Feliciano on stage. Any Puerto Ricans in that live chat want to talk about Jose Feliciano? Alkaline City, are you out there? Do you want to educate these people on Jose Feliciano? What he went through, they tried to cancel him back in the late 60s just because he did a little Latin rendition. The 1968 World Series, Detroit Tigers, they tried to cancel him. I want to go back into time. Anybody remember? This is some old shit. Chico and the Man, Freddie Prince. The theme song. This is an old sitcom, 1974, first season. Chico, don't be discouraged. Anybody know that song or Jose Feliciano? Okay, you know Feliz Navidad, yes, but I'm talking about Chico and the Man. Freddie Prince. He was Puerto Rican and he was mixed with something, either Jew or German. I think he blew his brains out. Anyway, Jose Feliciano came out on stage with Bad Bunny. I gotta respect it. I gotta respect Bad Bunny bringing out Jose Feliciano. Hold on a second. Deeds is texting me. Deeds says Bad Bunny is hosting WWE Backlash in Puerto Rico May 18th. He actually knows how to wrestle. Deeds, are you in the live chat, guys? Deeds knows WWE wrestling. Don't ever get it fucked up. Bad Bunny brought out Jose Feliciano. That's my nigga now. Bad Bunny. Chico, don't be discouraged. Area code 713. Good evening, 713.
My nigga, what's poppin'?
My nigga Houston was cracking.
Nigga, I don't care where you go with these topics. I want all the fuck shit tonight. I want all of it. I want all the fuck shit. I'm glad they got rid of Don Lemon. I'm glad they got rid of him.
Houston, for you, I'm gonna go left for a second. Fuck the algorithm. Let's ride on that pussy boy Don Lemon. You have the floor. Let's go, Houston. Let's go. Come on.
Man, I thought Don Lemon didn't hate black people.
Right.
He always was LGBT.
Right.
And then he hated straight black men. I thought when he grabbed the dude, what you say, he's 50-some years old, he was living out his best dream at that spot. And they dropped the charges because of course they gave him bad. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, ain't nobody confusing an old nigga up on him. Ain't nobody confusing that, first of all. And then the Tucker Carlson dude, he looked like, Tucker Carlson looked like he had Don Lemon bent over in the bedroom like Will Smith on 6 Degrees.
Well, Tucker, they had to let Tucker go because of a heavy lawsuit, and they didn't want to go down the path of depositions, interrogatories, and discoveries. Hey, Tucker, shit is out of hand now. The judge has allowed the suit to move forward, and they settled. So it's crazy now. But Don Lemon. Don is he's a bitch. He was giving attitude to the girls on CNN in the morning, some news show. He was there for 5 months acting like a diva. Nigga, get your bitch ass up out of here. Go ahead, Houston, go ahead.
And Don, he's a whole bitch, not even a half.
Whole
This
bitch.
nigga turned his back on the black community.
Right,
dog,
right,
for the LGBT.
right.
And then when it finally backfired him, I thought when he got that case, he was going to take the Terry Crews way, like going that way. I thought he was going to do that, but he didn't. He was already cemented in that group.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get his ass up out of here. I'm glad he...
Fuck that nigga, dumb hard. Let's go there, Houston. Let's
Yeah,
go use
fuck
it.
that nigga,
Fuck that
man.
nigga.
Yeah, he got his nigga wake up call. I was waiting on him, too.
Go on and get your YouTube channel and jump down here in the bucket with the rest of us in the dirty section.
I'm going at him, too. I'm going at him, too. If the LGBT hated my guts, wait for this. They hate my guts, so they gonna really get mad at this. Now, I got a point to make on this boy.
Can I give you a pointer? Houston, can I give you a pointer?
Yeah. Yeah.
In your YouTube channel, because you're trying to get your numbers up, go into your settings and change the title of your YouTube channel at Don Lemon. See if it lets you.
Okay, bet.
See if you can change. Now, hang on, that's not the title of your of the name. That's just the at name. See if you can claim at Don Lemon. It might have some other option. Don Lemon 007 at Don Lemon. I don't know 301. But just
Okay, I got that.
you
Okay,
feel
I
me?
got
You'll
that.
get some
I'll
traffic.
do that.
You'll get some
I
traffic.
haven't done the show yet. I was waiting, dog. I was waiting. I'm like, what I need to do to get at this bitch ass thing? Straight up. I'm gonna ask that nigga and ask Tucker Carlson, dog. You know I don't give a damn.
No,
Like,
it's not adding him. No. In the algorithm, you're trying to claim his name. You get it? In your,
Okay.
your settings.
Yeah, okay, I got it. And you know I do it too, dog.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
It is. Dog, who else on the table tonight? Designer. Oh, I knew something was wrong with that nigga off the top.
Yeah.
That nigga was like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Man, if that ain't that work, I don't know what is.
That nigga was talking about Perkies and doing drills back in 2015.
Cause they couldn't even contain this nigga.
Yeah,
They were like,
you couldn't contain him.
And that video passed it out. They said they take this nigga out here where he's from, let the block eat real quick, and shoot the video. That's it. They didn't feel like dealing with him. He crazy. Then he ripped it out on him on the plane. Then back to me. That boy was really getting it in, dog. What the fuck? Dude, in first class doing it like that, nigga? That boy thinking just one fuck, dog. The Vaseline, that boy getting it in so hard. The Vaseline rolling out his pocket. He's like, dang.
The goddamn flight attendant, they kept asking him, please stop. He's like, put your dick away, please.
Hey, what the flight attendant tell him, dog?
She said, please stop. Multiple times. Hang on. I got the story. Houston, TMZ. The flight attendants told him multiple times to stop.
He was in his zone, dog.
He was in his zone. In his zone. Nigga might have been on that Molly. Might have been on that Molly.
No, he was on everything, dog. Who knew there what that flight attendant was talking about? You lucky he didn't have found her. So he was in that zone. You feel me? Man or woman.
Houston, I gotta go, man. Good to talk to you. Houston, I gotta go, man.
Alright, man. Salute and don't fuck with me, everybody. Continue to follow the radio on YouTube.
Already. Yes, sir. Folks, if you're new to the show, Houston, oh man, back in the Star Chamber days, smoking Black and Miles and Paul Masson. They demonetized my channel twice, fucking around with niggas like him and a bunch of other good people. What else I want to mention here? Sorry, hold on a second. Chico, don't be discouraged. I just love that song. Anybody old like me, you remember Chico and the Man? Freddie Prince? That was like one of my top 5 favorite shows in 1974. The Partridge Family was my #1 show. Yeah. 5616, I'll be right there. 561, hang on. I want to go back for a second. I want to talk about these niggers that lurk call in and just keep it real, because I'm not just saying this to say this. A friend of mine, he's a retired cop in the Atlanta metro area. You know, I've got very few friends. I have more associates. He's a friend of mine. One of his family members got robbed last year at a gas station. Anybody want to admit to being robbed at a gas station? They prey on you at these gas stations. You have to be careful. You see a nigga with a knapsack off on the side, he's playing with the phone. Keep your eye on that nigga, because when you get out the vehicle and you get the put the nozzle in your vehicle, make sure that nigga's sitting in the same spot, because if he gets up for any reason, grip up. Grip up. Yeah. Broad daylight out here. And it's a shame. It's a shame that it's like that. This place is popping. You know? Industry. Real estate. Oh my God. Conventions. Sports. Fashion. Clothing. And these savages. You know what? The word savage is too good for them. The word monkey is too good for them. Maggots. These maggots. They are preying on tax-paying, law-abiding people. You come down here, and some of you get psyched out by the warm weather, the grass and the country roads. You're on the phone, you're talking to somebody up north. Yeah, y'all got to come on down. We got a big-ass backyard, and then that fucking, that 40 cal is put to your neck. And they'll shoot you. Oh, they'll shoot you. Is it Prance? I got your donation. Prance, Prance. Thank you for tapping in, okay? Okay. Let's start talking to somebody. Let's go for nigga Don Lemon. Out of here! Who sent the donation? Rel 220 star Don Lemon is on Clubhouse right now, going at it with WAP 100. I appreciate the donation. If that's real, make sure you send me a link. 561, good evening. Are you there? 561 Monday.
Hey yo.
I got your email, man. Got your email.
You got the wrong one. Wrong one.
Okay. Who are you? Who are you?
So a guy from Broward calling again. The Dominican from Broward.
You claim you have the Jethro Tull plaque. That's you, right?
I am the one looking for the Jethro Tull and the Rush 10th anniversary.
Okay. I do not have a Jethro Tull plaque. I'm actually emailing with a guy right now, a really good guy. He wants to trade me a Kendrick Lamar platinum plaque for an R. Kelly. Yeah, I've got 3 R.
Which K-Dot album?
I got the picture, I forget, but my R. Kelly plaques are up in Rome, New York. I'm not going to be there until like August. Go ahead.
We'll talk about the plaques later. I'm still looking for the Rush 10th anniversary moving pictures plaque. And also for the Metallica plaque, I'll email you.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Whoa. What do you mean it's not happening?
Listen, if you're
All right.
hang on. I'm in a crazy mood. Do you really want a Metallica plaque? Do you really want a Metallica plaque?
If it's Kill 'Em All or Ride the Lightning.
You want to hold on whilst I go get what I have? You want to hold on? I got time.
If it's
Do you want to hold on? Yes or no? Do you want to hold on?
Okay.
Stay right there. Okay. I got time for the bullshit. Hold on a second. We deal with receipts. Everybody sit tight. I'll be right back. We deal with receipts. 15 racks. Not a dime less. Woo. showed his goofy ass, huh? Hold on a second. No, I didn't see, Cameron and Mace. Did they have a new episode? Keep me posted. Send me a link. Killer's my guy. Killer's my guy. Cameron sent me a plaque last year because one of his plaques that he gave me years ago. Hold on a second. Let me see which one it is. One of my girlfriends destroyed it. Put in a call and they sent me a new one. Yeah, come home with me. Oh my God, I have not seen the new episode. Send me a link. All right. Somebody said Jim Jones is hating. Is Jim Jones still hating on Cam? Well, what is Jim Jones hating about now? JJ, he's a good guy. JJ's a hater. Where was he hating? I didn't see the video. Stop calling back. Let's go look at the rebroadcast, please. RC from the 315 got your donation. Star designer is trash and needs to stay off drugs, allegedly. When Skylar Saunders calls in, I feel like blowing my effing brains out. All right. What time is it? Wow, okay, we hit the 2-hour mark. I'll take a few more calls. Don Lemon, we're kicking his back in. Do you care? Got his controversies over the years. Terminated by CNN, in case you don't know. This morning, after he did his morning show with whoever he's on a morning show with, he's supposedly... Go figure. Mega Star Report Friday evening. I am your host, Star. PKA Boss Hog, PKA King Crab. Okay, we've got some business to handle. I'm in a great space, in a great place, for those who care. And look at that title. Did I tell you? Or did I tell you? And I'm not one of those I told you so type of guys. Holy smokes. Don Lemon signed a 3-year deal with BET, $50 million. My source, MediaTechOut.com. All right, I'll get to that shortly. He's going to have himself some type of a band, a combination of news and a Johnny Carson style show. It's going to come on weeknights, 9 p.m. Monday through Friday. All right. Also, folks, if you're new to this show, I'm too old to promote tension, beef, and or drama. I've been a spoiled kid from the suburbs all my life. Moved to New York in 1981, Brooklyn to be precise, and that's where I perfected being a cutthroat, backstabbing, conniving piece of shit. Proud piece of shit. However, at my age, 58, soon to be 59, I think, May 3rd, those who care, I do not want to amp up this set, but my son and Troy have been going at it. Troll babies, good evening. Are you up to speed? I'm nobody's fan, I'm nobody's friend, but I have to say, objectively speaking, I think Troy Ave is up. He's up. He's got a track called Window Shopper, aka Taxi Robber. My son and Reno Bitch Track. Shit is fine. Oh my goodness, it's fire. My son has since clapped back with a track called Real Niggas. Party for real niggas only. Dear mama, I told sign Troy Ave. My son has got bars. Don't get it twisted. What do you guys think? Phone lines are open right now. It's Friday night. Let's enjoy the bullshit. Let's embellish the bullshit. Full bullshit. And I thoroughly enjoy the bullshit. Thank you so much. We have to I can, we can get past everything, you know? This wine is fucking fire. Okay, that's my show tonight. Don Lemon, according to MediaTakeout.com, a 3-year deal, $50 million.
Peace out. Enjoy
He's
your
gonna have
weekend.
some type of little pussy
Catch you in the
sidekick.
next one. Stay
It's
safe,
gonna be
stay
lots of
smart,
fun
stay up.
business, and I think it'll be fun. It'll be like Monique 2.0.